Okay, I believe we are live on Twitch now.
Look, it's Dennis.
Oh, hey Dennis, gonna be doing your game later as well.
Dennis the Menace.
So yeah, we're gonna start with Proto's games against Angelina for the win. Great name, by the way. So I'll start with the first game at 22:48 in game time.
Your stream's not on yet.
Is it not? I thought it says it's turned on. Let me just go back then. Just skip to that, and I'll go back and check.
Okay, now it's not on. Oh, wait. What? What was that?
It should be on. I'll just double check, sorry. It says it's on.
Okay, good. Okay.
Okay, so it is on. It is on. Okay, good. Okay, hey Dennis, I can see you in the chat. Just double checking. So yeah, let's start with Proto's games against Angelina for the win. Okay, just gonna pause there so we can have a look at the boxes, look at potential strategies. So they're on the Plains of Strife, and Proto's going first in this game. So Proto's box looks like a juggler killer box, lots of single target tank killers. And on Angelina's side, we've got a mixture of AoE and single target. Yeah, got Shifaniel, Angelina for some AoE with Mystery Knight, and Ares and Rachel.
It's interesting because the first ban is Estelle, Lancer, Estelle. I mean, there are 3 tanks in Proto's box: Landius, Juggler, Estelle. So it's interesting that he bans Estelle first. Makes sense if he wants to use some cavalry or he doesn't feel he has enough magic damage for Estelle.
True. I mean, he's got Mystery Knight. Maybe he's thinking about picking her later into the game. If he's afraid of the Lancer matchup.
Yeah, he probably doesn't like the rush of 3C, but it's interesting because out of Juggler and Landius, I think his box can competently handle Estelle.
Yeah, like
because he has enough magic damage dealers.
Yeah, he's a predominantly AoE magic box, or just AoE in general. So he shouldn't have too much of a problem with Estelle, but we'll see what happens in the picking phase as to what Angelina drafts. So Angelina has her or his Landius banned out, so yeah, predominantly juggler killing box, so banning out Landius makes sense there.
Yep.
And picks up Juggler as his main tank. So yeah, again, makes sense. Predominantly AoE box on Angelina's side, so Juggler makes more sense than Landius.
I will say that Proto's box is a weird hybrid of single target and AoE, because it does have Joshua, Bozel, has weird AoE and MK. And I guess Juggler can also count as one of those AoE threats. But it's a mix. It's not completely
It's a hybrid. It can do a bit of both depending on whatever Proto's strategy is. So he gets a choice in banning against Proto now. So he's gone with Juggler. So then he knows he's going up against you might know that he's going up against a Juggler killing box. So maybe looking to ban out single target killers. So maybe Mr. Knight, Ares, or Claret. So he actually removes Deedlit and Landius, which is interesting. I guess he's afraid of potential double tank push, and Deedlit can provide Gospel for Juggler, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be scared of double tank push, and Deedlit makes sense for not only Gospel, but in general, if he picks up Juggler, Deedlit will act like an assassin that can bypass guard.
True.
Magic guard, because
most Jugglers don't carry Great Dragon Barrier, the active component. So yeah, Angelina picks up Juggler. So in terms of potential bans, again, he's got ways to kill Juggler, so maybe, again, Mystery Knight or Ares bans, potentially. And maybe Zerida as well, for potential faction buffing and map control. So yeah, bans out Ares and Zerida.
That makes sense.
So Proto gets to pick next. It goes with Ares.
Let's see who picks up Ares. Yep.
Very common second pick. I like Ares. I think he's a pretty cool hero. I should have pulled for him when I had the chance.
You didn't pull.
No, I was. I had a bigger priority in pulling for Shifaniel a couple weeks later. Like I really needed Shifaniel for bombs.
Oh, okay.
And it's like I'm guaranteed to get Ares on a focus banner, so I can wait for that. So we see the Tiaris and the Iris banned out. So the Tiaris, I mean, they're both buffers for attack for Ares, but at the same time, with Angelina's box being predominantly AoE, I guess it's not too bad if he goes up against Tiaris.
Well, okay.
So Angelina picks up Deedlit. Deedlit's Origins of Light as well, right?
Alright.
So potential faction buffing there. So, like you said previously, you can have the Deedlit act like an assassin and bypass Juggler with magic damage. So, what do you think Proto will ban against Angelina?
Did you also skip Deedlit? Oh, did you skip Deedlit?
Yeah, I skipped Deedlit.
Oh no. Okay, so right now, just looking at the current threats, I could see. Let me see. Who do you think he'll try to pick up? I feel like we might be picking up. Oh, we're picking up Liana on Proto side, so he's gonna ban. Probably annoying threats like Hihi and Angelina. MK is also possible to ban.
Okay, so let's have a look.
Yeah, MK and Angelina, or Angelina and Hihi.
And he also knows it's aquatic Angelina as well, which is nice. I can respect that. So yeah, bans out Angelina and Hio. And also, on the note that I skipped Deedlit, it's mostly because I don't play a very meta box. play lots of weird heroes.
Yeah, so yeah, he Angelina, they're probably the biggest threats.
So he gets a choice in fighting. So Juggler, Ares, so got some decent offense there. Potential picks.
He pick up Angelina, probably. I mean, Liana. Everybody's picking up Angelina these days.
I actually have Ashram. Like, my guildmates convinced me to do at least one temple, and I got Ashram on that first temple. So yeah, picks up Liana, like you said. Because otherwise he has no healer.
And then at this point, I would hopefully see either an MK ban and Zerida ban. Or Zerida and Hiei.
Yeah, I'm thinking either double assassin ban with Hiei Zerida or Zerida Mystery Knight.
Mm-hmm. Because Mystery Knight would be another annoying assassin, quote unquote. But if he doesn't need to ban MK, I guess, right now, since he can always pick up Luna, and then MK's effectiveness goes down, and with Claret, he has to make sure he probably picks up maybe Tiaras. But the thing is, he already has Ares as a tank killer. He just doesn't have a damage buff, and that's normally what cripples a tank killer, not having a damage buff just to ensure the kill. But yeah, I think it's Zerida, Hiei, or MK Zerida.
Okay, well, let's have a look. MK Zerida.
Okay.
So reasonable bans there. So Angelina gets to choose. So I'm thinking maybe Luna pickup, maybe.
Yeah, Luna, MK works. Luna, MK. Could Yusuke work? Yusuke could maybe work. Yeah, Yusuke can work with Deedlit, because then she has her own buff and she can get the gospel to Juggler.
Sure.
Again, it just really depends on what these Ares can do to the Juggler. There's no damage buff, so maybe he can survive.
Let's have a look. So he picks up Mystery Knight, so again, able to circumvent Juggler's guard and pick off people, so essentially running 2 assassins here.
And now at this point, I would ban either healers, like ban 2 healers, so Tiaras and Liana are good bans as healers, but also if he didn't want to ban healers yet, he can go with Luna and Yusuke, which would be pretty good as well.
Seems like you've got quite the big fanning winged Karibo.
Hey, Wing Karibo.
So next bans are Luna and Yusuke, so going with potential faction buff for Deedlit and more map control with Luna and damage reduction as well.
This makes sense, and at this point I would expect... Well, he could do a Claret pickup, but that doesn't make the most sense since they still have Tiaras. So I could see a Hiei or a Yusuke pickup.
I'm leaning more towards Hiei since he needs some way to bypass Juggler and maybe pick off Mr. Knight or Deedlit. Then again, their primary equipment sense consists of equipment that reduces critical damage and critical chance.
Yes, that can also happen, but I don't think Hiei needs to bypass any tanks. I feel like Ares is going to take down the tank. Maybe. We'll find out.
So yeah, he does pick up Hiei.
So let's see what he... Okay. And then at this point, I wouldn't mind having 2 healers. So I wouldn't mind picking up a healer right now, like Tiaras. Tiaras would be a great addition to the team for Miracle, just to see if he can survive Ares, especially with no damage buff.
And plus he's pretty much single target damage, so healing light.
He could pick up Shilfaniel, or... Yeah, he could pick up Shilfaniel, but I just... to faction buff Deedlit or Rachel for Gospel and more so, but they're just very, very short leg compared to Hiei. And I don't know. I just think that double healer might be okay.
Okay, so let's see. Who does he ban? No use getting
Oh,
off
yeah, he's
Clara.
gonna. Yeah.
And is left with a choice between Joshua and Bozel. So, I believe both of them can
He'd probably
faction
pick-
buff here.
You can pick up Joshua. Yeah. No, Bozel can't. Bozel, he is not dark. Most people think that.
Oh no, he's I keep thinking he's dark. I'm sorry, it's Meteor, isn't it? His Origins Meteor
Yeah,
and Heroes of Time.
Yeah. So it will be Joshua who gets picked up probably. Bozel can do some work, but I mean either choice can work. But more convenient to have the time faction buff instead of juggler buffing. And then on that side, I think again, it could double healer can work, but Rachel could be the next best pick.
Let's see what he picks up next. Shafaniel. So she can put in some work with the AoEs if she has the time to set up and get them off.
Yeah,
And then
I think he's.
Oh no, you go ahead.
Yeah, I think at this point you ban Tiaras and Liana, and you pick up Joshua.
Let's see if your prediction goes through. So bans out Liana and Rachel, so I'm assuming looking at Gospel
Rachel,
there.
But he already.
I mean, you can
He
have,
already
you
has
can
the
run two
Gospel.
Gospels.
I mean, sure, but there's only one EA. There's only one deep ball, one big deep. That's really annoying for juggler.
Yeah, buff for Mystery Knight, buff for Juggler.
Because at this point, you pick up juggler, you pick up Tiaras, and you cast Miracle before Ares comes for you. But you have within that time frame, you have to act quickly. But yeah, I think you would pick up Joshua.
So yeah, right there with picking up Joshua. And probably right with Angelina picking up Tiaras here. Yeah. So let's move on to the battle. So just a quick look
Like he
at...
won't pick up.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say a quick look at the
Okay.
skills while you say what you need to say.
The heals. Yeah, let's look at the get two AoE faction buff. Gospel Liana.
Single target Ares, who's at 5-star?
It's not full moon.
No, I was gonna say it might
Be
Breeze.
Breeze.
Juggler with faction
Yeah, he can.
buff, and Tia with standard set. And on Angelina's side, we've got faction buff and 2 AoEs on Shafaniel, faction buff on Juggler, and these two.
Oh, faction buff on juggler. He really wants to survive the Ares.
Yeah. When cut
So if he wants to do that,
excuse me.
why don't you agree with player 1 faction buff on dog deck? Tell me.
Well,
I want to know why you think that.
I think it's weird because Joshua can faction buff Pierre, but I'm assuming he's trying to live through maybe Mystery Knight with the faction buff description saying. But at the same time, it's just weird. I mean, he doesn't need to faction buff here if he's running Joshua. So he could carry B-Shock, maybe lock down someone instead. It's a weird choice to take for faction buff here. Whereas it makes a lot more sense on Angelina's side, since he's running 2 other Origins units. Well, let's continue with the battle here. I'm just gonna slow it down for everyone.
I also agree it's a waste of skill slot, but the important question is why. We can't assume we know the answer, or we can. I will say, if he brought faction buff on Angelina, well, I don't think. I mean, and on Juggler, there was no Angelina. I meant Nathaniel. I was like, wait a second. There was not really much point to bring faction buff on Juggler unless he wanted to keep up 100% faction buff on D-Lit. Oh, why is he going ahead?
Okay.
Oh, okay, so he's getting ready.
Yeah, he's afraid of the Ares.
But at this point, all you have to do is sit down and do nothing.
So I'm just gonna pause here and just have a look at the Ares real quick and see how far he can jump. So yeah, 1.
Yeah,
2,
but
3. So yeah, you can go in a single target
I don't know.
juggler.
Yeah, but again, Ares can just chillax.
But yeah, he doesn't have to go in. He can just wait for all these buffs to go down, and then it's much easier for him to just one-shot juggler.
Gospel on Ares gives him some defensive buffs. Okay, he does not get the defense buffs from his 3C. Okay, it does provide something. I'm so mean to the chat.
You tell him. You tell him what's right and what's wrong.
I'm just mean to Winkribo, to be honest. Yeah, he misclicked the gospel.
So yeah.
He meant it for juggler.
At this point, Proto can just chill out and wait out juggler because it's very hard for juggler to move in. So let's see what happens. So he's gonna go in with here.
Okay. Is Jesus not giving the gospel? Oh, he's trying to kill DJ. Oof. Normally D-Lit is very anti-assassin, especially when she has a faction, like a death buff. Because she normally carries Star Earring, so 30% defense when being attacked by assassins or archers.
Doesn't she also carry Giant's Resolve as well, which reduces critical damage by 20%?
Yeah, I mean, it does.
So Proto sends his juggler in.
Oh, okay.
Let's say Winkribo, there's no Angelina on the map. So Proto plays very, very aggressively.
Yeah, I mean the player.
Huge AoE damage coming out from Chifaniel there.
Yeah, the purpose of this is to break the last rights, if any, on Juggler. Whoa. So... Did that really do that much damage?
Yeah.
Oh, water wasn't dispelled.
No, he just disabled the passive component.
Which is okay.
So Juggler will survive. There's no doubt about that. And the damage is going to be very minimal.
No. I think as soon as Angelina for the win casted 3C, I would have just waited until the 3C was gone after 2 turns, because then it takes another 8 turns, 6 more after it's gone, for you to be able to bring back the 3C, and then he loses all those buffs and you have a greater chance of actually hitting and eliminating water as a buff.
Yeah, because he jumps in and his Ares is using Peacemaker, which is fine. I mean, it's probably better to use Peacemaker when fighting Landius rather than Juggler.
No, I also think it's good to use it when fighting Juggler, because Juggler tends to have fixed damage immunity, so like, I think that being able to take away the passive, you get less counter damage. Because he doesn't get the defense to attack buff. I don't know, too many tanks that I fight have fixed damage immunity, so like it doesn't really help with the first hit. Of course, Scarlet Reaper has the extra condition of dealing more damage when they're not at 100% HP.
But yeah, I don't think I would have jumped in with Juggler on Angelina's side, casting their 3Cs on the first turn. Could have waited it out. and then gone in and had a bit much better opportunity to kill Juggler and open up potential plays.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he sends Hiei in to try and pick off Deedler, but ultimately fails, and has Hiei picked off in return, and then rushes forward aggressively when he doesn't need to.
Yeah, I mean, I think some people still underestimate the tankiness of Deedler against assassins. Because it's not the first time I've seen assassins try to attack a Deedler and like attempt to kill.
Now, that was the first game, so we'll move on to the second game.
Yes, go rage, Rinkuribo. See if anybody cares.
All the spoilers. All the spoilers.
Oh, see, look. He does the very appropriate solution, which is to close your eyes. Why can't other people be as reasonable?
You can always just go back in. You can always just turn off the stream and come back like 2 seconds later.
Yeah. Turn off the stream every single time. Oof. Okay, so similar, yeah, same box composition. Nothing much changed by quick. No, I don't see anything change. Same map.
No.
So let's see if they go with a similar strat of which tanks they ban.
So yeah, banning out Estelle again. So I guess Angelina's just afraid of the potential rush component from Estelle.
I mean, he still got rushed last game. In
True.
some sense.
But I think that was more down to being overly aggressive when Proto didn't need to.
Mm-hmm.
So Angelina picking up Juggler, and Proto banning out Ares and Zero as a response.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
Proto
makes
picking
perfect
up
sense.
Landius.
Picking up Landius, okay. So is he gonna try a more single target technique this time? Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, we might see some more
I
single
can see
target
Angelina.
bans.
I can see a Claret and
AoE
MK bank
bans.
incoming, or Ares, but he might not ban Ares.
So bans out Juggler and Mystery Knight. So no double tank push and no single target pick off under the same faction buff.
I will say that I would just ban the DPS, and if he second picked a tank, well, he doesn't have much. I don't think he can deal with 2 tanks. Yeah, that's actually probably good. And at this point, if he's dealing with Landius, I could see a Luna, maybe MK, but she needs some more support.
Yeah, it needs a damage buffer. So picks up Yusuke second, which is interesting. Yusuke has trouble killing Landius, so we need someone
Normally
potentially
he does,
to come around and deal some damage first.
Yep, and at this point you can ban Angelina, Shelfaniel, Luna, any of the, or you can even try ban MK, but yeah, Shelfaniel is pretty good ban. Luna, Angelina.
Alright, so let's have a look who gets banned out. So Deedlet and Luna.
Deedlet, okay. He wants to ban out the gospel. I
There's
just
still
don't.
2 gospel users in the box.
Yeah, I just don't see why Deedlet though. Horsey Landius against Deedlet. It can be good, but not normally. Call straw.
Proto's...
Yeah, I would have banned Angelina. I do not want any of the pushing shenanigans. in my games.
Look at what you guys just hating on Angelina. What did she ever do to you?
You know what she does.
I know.
Don't pretend you don't.
I know what my favorite character does very well.
Yeah, so Angelina and AngelinaFTW are really good bans, I think. Just because AoEs might be good. AoEs are good against Landiest.
Very true. I mean, you can't be pushed back if it brings peace of mind, but having your team separated from you isn't fun. So, next pick for Proto is Ares.
Yeah, but with Angelina, you force Proto to split apart. Like you do not want to have three heroes within 3x3 tiles.
Yeah, that's
and
like she forces you apart.
And you can start picking off. Yeah, you can start picking off the long leg units so that it becomes an inconvenience to be spread apart.
So he gets a
but
choice
at this
of
point, I would ban Ares. Okay, I would just to be safe, I would ban Deedlit and Claret. I want to ban the damage boosters like Iris and Tiaras, but I don't want to ban them now. Or I could ban them now and then next turn ban Deedlit and Claret.
To be fair, if he bans out Iris and Tiaras now, then there's the potential for a next bans to be Liana and Deedlit if he doesn't want a healer and goes like full offense.
I don't think not having a healer. I think it's always when you're tank pushing. I think it's very unwise to not have a healer, especially when your opponent's box has AOE and they're still we don't know what they pick up yet. But an AOE kind of can destroy a team if they can't recover or heal up.
True. I'm definitely expecting an Iris ban just for the damage buff and map control for Ares. I think that's nasty if he gets away with picking Iris. So bans out Zerida and Hio.
Okay, he doesn't want to get sniped.
Which is fair enough.
This means that Proto might pick up a damage buff because remember, Deedlit does have a damage buff, so it's 3 damage buffers currently in Proto's box.
Yeah, Sea of Miracles from
remaining.
Deedlit, Miracle and Attack Blessing on Tiaras, and Teleport from Iris.
And at this point, are you going to pick up Shelfania or Angelina? But
I mean, personally, I know what I'm picking.
You can also try to pick up Hihei.
Let's have a look. Picks up Shelf.
Is Claret bait ban? I don't know. Does Proto know? Are you with us, Proto? I wouldn't think so.
I don't think so. I mean, having Claret as bait ban is a bit weird here, because it's a very strong juggler killing box, so having Claret as ban bait would be weird.
Not a bait.
No bait on Proto's side. So everyone is bait.
So at this point, I would ban Angelina and maybe Rachel, maybe MK, or you could ban 2 healers.
See, I would ban Angelina and I'd probably go with Tiaras, maybe.
I would definitely ban Angelina.
So yeah, removes Angelina and Hio.
Okay, yeah.
And Proto gets to choose the fight. I'm expecting Tiaras or Iris here, or maybe Deedlit for damage buff for Ares.
I think Claret, Yusuke, Deedlit. Maybe Deedlit, but one of those 3.
Tiaras. So I was potentially right on the damage buff.
I don't expect a healer. Oh, Tiaras. Okay, so we know. So maybe he learned from last game that like he needs a damage buff, and Angelina waited too long
Yeah, because last game
to delete the damage buff.
Yeah, last game the Ares failed to kill the juggler pretty significantly. Like there was a good chunk of HP left.
Yeah.
So in terms of choices of bans, I'm expecting maybe Claret and Deedlet next.
Yep.
And that was right on the money there, but Claret and Deedlet.
No, yeah, Claret and Deedlet are the best bands at this point.
So Angelina gets to choose to pick. I'm expecting maybe Rachel to help with the whole AoE against Landius, maybe.
Rachel, MK can also do some work. But Rachel carries gospel.
Oh, okay. Picks up Liana.
So this is where he might get stuck with 2 healers, and it might not be a good thing, but it could be okay since he does have Shilfanio. And Liana can just her to just have follow-up AoEs, but it's just Juggler, Shilfanio, and that's it. And at this point, I would just, well, would I ban? Yeah, I would ban MK and Rachel, and I would take my chances with Sophia's talent. But you do have a Miracle of Light though. That can negate some of the damage buff by half. But if he got Miracle and attack plus on Ares, that Juggler is definitely dead.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
It's a lot of mind games now. What's gonna happen?
Banning out Mr. Knight and Rachel as potential offensive threats, and is left with 2 healers.
Yep, I can see a Rachel, Sophia pick up now. Or TRs, both work.
Miracle.
And on that side, we ban out, I would say Joshua and Yusuke.
So Proto gets to pick first, and then it's bans.
Proto, no, Angelina gets to ban first. Oh no, yeah, he picks first, yeah. Because he just banned.
So I'm thinking
So
maybe Yusuke to follow up after Ares, or maybe Joshua.
Yusuke can work. Yusuke's really good against Tankless team, so if Ares pulls off the kill, Yusuke can clean up.
So yeah, picks up Yusuke. I bet people are going to be upset that I didn't pull on the Yu Yu Hakusho banner either.
What?
Yeah, you heard it. I didn't pull on that banner.
Why?
Because it's an anime that happened before I was born, so I didn't care.
So it doesn't. That's not the point. I mean, all these characters in Langrisser happened before I was born, probably, and I play the game.
I didn't care. I was like,
now.
I mean, I didn't watch it. I have like no attachment to it, so I didn't pull for any of them. I mean, I could show you my box afterwards, and people can just look at all the weird crap. Yeah, I didn't pull for you.
Yeah, he didn't pull for any of them.
Ares. Yeah, everyone can hate me later. So bans out Joshua and Bozel. And is also left with healers, which is fine. I think he might pick up Tiaris. Tiaris? Iris.
Or Liana. Or, yeah, I know what you meant. Did you pull for anyone apart from Angelina?
No, I've never pulled for anyone else other than Angelina. Nah, but on a serious note, I do have most of the Langrisser heroes in the game.
Okay, so Tiara, it doesn't really matter which healer, both are good. Sophia might help with the defense, and Tiaris can help with the miracle. And in this case, I would say, Iris, not Liana. So he might want to position closer. So he's going to keep this Ares as a threat.
Well, let's go into the game.
Teleport him. Yeah, and Angelina has no long legs.
Hey, Angelina has relatively long legs, depending on the build. Oh, sorry, I thought you were the character, not the person.
What? We're talking about the Angelina's pick.
Oh, it's so bad.
His Angelina's a fish, by the way.
Yeah, so yeah, Angelina is a fish, and so is mine, because fish is the best. Okay, let's have a quick look at the hero builds. Sorry, skill selection. So, faction buff and 2 AoEs. Faction buff, Sacred Beast Hitman Triton. Faction buff, Dark Tincture Transform. Attack Blessing, Miracle Mass Heal. And Sky Archers, Heal, and Act Again.
Sky Archer. What is a Sky Archer for?
So there's not too many debuffs. I think Yusuke is the only one with debuffs, but it's not purgeable.
Yeah, if he got Sky Archer for Gospel, would have been better.
Yeah, this effect cannot be dispelled, so yeah, that's weird. Yeah, Yusuke's ability can't be dispelled, but he's brought Sky
that's
Archers.
a really strange thing. And he has no Gospel, right?
Yeah, there's no gospel. No, no gospel on his Liana.
Is he trying to block something?
Maybe he's afraid of the Ares, but Ares can go right through the Sky Archer.
Ares goes right through. No, he has to be afraid of Landius. That's what it is. It's Landius. Force him to go through the forest or the lakes.
Some guys in the chat are saying maybe to suicide the Sky Archer for Yusuke and get anger.
Yes, that's possible, but what's also possible is that your dog dies.
Yeah, he's got fairly good threats to deal with.
Let's see what good TRS brought.
But let's have a look at the match.
Okay, stays back. That's pretty smart. Poor Jug. I can feel it already.
I feel like Peter would question the game about animal abuse if they saw this.
Oh no, he's gonna call PETA. I didn't even see who won because I wasn't looking. I closed my eyes like a good boy. So I don't know who won. It's gonna be.
So mass resist on Tiaras.
Mass resist.
Is that for Yusuke? Prevent healing and passive negation?
No, mass resist just prevents passive negation. It does not prevent healing. That's okay, Sek. I know who you are. Sek is. Do you really want to know?
Ooh, big reveal. He's cute.
Oh, you mean for the dispelling of deep buffs? Oh, but who needs mass resist buff? Oh, I guess
yeah,
your
increase
healers?
magic defense against Shifaniel is what Proto saying.
But if you have an F buff, it's the same. Okay, so right now he does not have. Oh, what the? That was a 10k AOE.
No, that hurt. But this is probably gonna hurt even more with Ares, especially going through 3 units. So yeah, the dog bites the dust.
Yeah, the attack blessing miracle's too strong. See, look, Sky Archer wasn't needed. Yeah, he doesn't have to remove water at that point. When you have attack bless, Iris teleport, that's 50% more damage, and you have to include ride the wind, which is always there, but if you add it up, it's like 75% more damage.
Yeah, I don't think he used Miracle. He used Iris TP and Attack Blessing. I don't think he used Miracle. But there's certainly overkill on Pro's part to kill.
Oh, Iris TP, yeah. Iris TP and AB, yeah. And then, interesting. If he crits, it's also 32% more crit damage. And now the other Yusuke is angry. Psyker would be so proud. Psyker would only be proud if that Ares was yellow enchanted. Meteor enchant or bust.
So Yusuke attacking Yusuke and killing Yusuke?
Typical. Yeah, so Proto has it in the bag this time. I think Angelina for the win, and even I did not anticipate the Tiara's early pickup. But yeah, I would have tried to ban any kind of damage buff. So I would have banned Tiara's and Iris. And then had him question whether picking up Diglett or Liana was the best thing.
I think the early Tiara's pick meant it's just to have a buff for on Proto's part, having an early buffer for Ares made a lot of sense. Especially after the last game, since he had the information that his Ares was struggling to kill Juggler.
That actually helped a lot.
But a lot is reliant on Shifanya to deal a lot of damage here, but I think she's going down. No, she lives because of the Shrine Maiden action. So another demolish, removing more buffs. Yeah, I think you're right on that, Matty. I think he could have attacked with Landius and broken the Shrine Maidens, and then had Yusuke follow up, then definitely kill Shifanyl.
Attack blessing.
Okay. I mean, I don't think I've seen many Shifanyls decide to go in and physically attack.
Well, good thing she magically attacks.
But you know what I mean, actually like, engage in battle rather than cast AoEs.
Okay. Enter battle, yes. Oh! But that debuff. Dead. This is why you bring shield or mirror or gospel. I love how he's protecting Shifanyl in the corner.
Yeah. You know Shifanyl's his win condition, so blocking Proto's path
Blocking
is pretty
Yusuke.
small.
Yeah. You attack the person that has green light.
So this Shifanyl is really putting in some work.
A lot of work. The issue is 2 healers. You can't. The AoE, you just don't have enough follow-ups. To be honest, one way that could have helped Angelina for the win survived earlier on is maybe just move to the furthest corner in the very beginning instead of just staying in place.
True, but I believe the flames are going to start to catch up with Angelina at this point. sorry.
Ooh.
I put it on slow so everyone can hear it. I don't know if you want me to speed it up for the future.
People here like their content fast.
Okay, alright, I'll put it on I'll put it on fast. No patience among you.
Yeah. Wait, there's no Angelina on the map. How are you surprised? Oh, it's bad.
And this is such a grind game. This Nathaniel just won't go down.
I thought this was Angelina for the win, not Nathaniel for the win.
Yeah, I'm saying Angelina Nathaniel
for the
won't
win
go
is a different
down.
player. Yeah, of course they won't. Dead. Oof. That took a while.
That's it. Tiaras is about to put in some work now with the attack blessing.
Oh, wow.
And there we have it. Proto wins game 2. Very grindy game. I think he could have ended the game much earlier. But fair play to Angelina for the win. Played a pretty good grind game with Nathaniel and keeping her topped off.
Mm-hmm.
So we've still got Dennis's matches to review.
Yep.
But just before we do that, I'll just show people my box as in what I play in Apex, because people don't seem very happy that I didn't pull all the Heroes of Time, basically. Sorry, wrong thing. Team formation.
You want to start a riot. You're really weird.
Like, just because I didn't pull all the different freaking collab units doesn't mean I can't build a box.
Frickin'. Yes, it does. It means exactly that. Okay? Don't you know how it works?
Just leave me and my my couple of collab units alone. If it helps, I will pull for Reen because I actually play Trails of Cold Steel. So yes, I will have more Heroes of Time if that makes people happy.
No, makes me mad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'll do better next time. No, I prefer Ultimuller.
You better.
Don't disrespect flying Ultimuller. Because I will happily show you guys where Ultimuller does some work. No, I don't think I'm using Gale for Apex. I'm using Faction Buff and Tank. I prefer Flying Tank Ultimuller to catch people off guard. It's really fun if it goes on. If it goes off. But that's enough about me. Let's have a look at Dennis's match. Well, matches. Yeah, that's right. All of you can look away. So we're going to do the first match with Myeu.
Look away.
Yeah, you can all look away. No one gets to see who won. Ooh, the Cape of Sorrow map. Probably my favourite map.
Because of your fish, Angelina.
Yeah. If I can abuse aquatic units on water maps, I'm so happy. Because it means I can generally save Tidal Surge.
Okay, so let's see the boxes. Lots of AoE on Dennis' side, except for Claret. D-Heart, Therda, Luna. Okay. Yusuke. This, I can see where this is going. On Myeu.
Myeu? Go with Myeu.
My Europe. Okay, we see it is a
Juggler killing box, another single target juggler killing box.
Look, yep, it looks
Although,
like that.
yeah, he follows that with
We
banning
will
out
see a
Genesis
juggler
Landios.
ban, I feel. Oh no, yeah. Do you ban a juggler, Dennis? I feel like you ban the doggo.
Yeah, with a predominantly AoE box, I would imagine
Myeu.
ban. Pronounced as Myeu. Myeu?
Myeu. Like the Pokemon.
So Dennis bans out Juggler so he can have an easier time dealing AoE damage.
As expected.
So yeah, Dennis picks up Juggler, and bans out Luna and Zerida. No, sorry, has Zerida and Luna banned out against him. So no circumventing movement with Luna and no faction buffing Juggler from another source.
We're gonna see a Landius pickup. Right?
Yep, Landius pickup from Myeu. And in terms of bans, probably expecting Mystery Knight because of them being in the same faction and is a Juggler killer.
And Ares or Yulia. Ares probably.
Let's have a look. Yeah, you're right on the Ares ban and right with the Mystery Knight as well.
No, we didn't know that, Wing Karibo.
Thank you for teaching us something. Those are picks, so he's up against Landius, and it's predominantly AoE, so expecting maybe Ren, Bozel, maybe Oliver for some more movement and map control.
No, let's see.
So he picks up Joshua next, so I'm expecting maybe Oliver ban.
And Ren.
Yeah, Oliver and Ren makes a lot of sense with them being in the same faction. Could also see a Yusuke ban maybe?
Yes. But I don't know if it's the best ban.
So see Ren and Oliver banned out. And on news part.
We're gonna see
News part, so
you were sad he banned your Ren. Well, if you picked up Joshua first, he's gonna ban your Ren. What do you think, Dennis? Duh. Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
same
so
faction.
then on my side, he's gonna pick up.
Yeah, I would imagine he's gonna pick up maybe like who's left in this box?
Zerida, Listel, D-Lit maybe, or Zerida. Even Luna works.
So picks up D-Lit as a sort of
there you go.
semi-pseudo assassin.
Luma says it can pick Ren was bad. Last time I checked, Luma's lost a game today.
Someone's taunting their win.
I'm not mean. I'm just saying. Just do what makes you feel comfortable.
Okay, so I've got bans on Myeu's part, so expecting a Luna ban probably. There's a lot of magic AoE on Dennis's part. Still.
At this point, let's see. I will ban Zerida, Listel, Yusuke, maybe List. He still has a gospel, but do you want to be forced to pick up a gospel so early when you have 4 healers?
We'll see.
So I could say Listel, Zerida, and then you pick up Bozel.
So Bozel and Listel. People who bring Listel are lame. If you bring Listel, you're lame.
Okay, let me tell Estelle that. I don't think she agrees.
Like, you don't make the game fun. The game's not fun if you bring Lestelle.
It's actually really fun.
It's not
if you
fun.
bring Lestelle.
Thankfully, I don't bring freaking Juggler. No, I can't live with that. So picking up Yusuke on Dennis's part, so double heroes a time. So I'm expecting Joshua to carry the faction buff here, so Yusuke can transform turn 1.
Yep. Or maybe it's Joshua with 3 AoE.
Could be.
Yeah.
So choice of bans. Expecting at least one healer to get banned out here. Maybe Tiaris or Iris for attack buffs. To help Yusuke kill Landius.
Correct.
Bozal and Liana, so both attack buffers are left in, so that's interesting.
That makes sense.
Can you stop flexing Lestelle? Like, stop flexing Lestelle, it hurts. So
I like fighting Lestelle. That's like the best part. Neither is mine.
So it picks up Yulia to help with breaking down Juggler, I would imagine, with something like Holy Justice. Like, I would expect Holy Justice to be brought on Yulia.
Though it doesn't really need Holy Justice, but yes.
So in terms of bans, it's already got a Gospel user to buff Yulia, so expecting Luna for faction buff, and maybe Yusuke?
Yeah. Yusuke's a good band, so it's let me see. Luna, not necessarily, since you have ways to deal with it. I would say Yusuke and Zerida. You can even ban a healer.
Yeah, Yusuke and Zerida.
They're the better bands.
See, this is where I'm expecting...
Because he has an answer to Luna. A healer pickup?
Yeah, I'm expecting a healer pickup, so...
Or an assassin. To assassinate the Luna. Or a healer.
So he's gonna pick a Picasso. Oh, what was it? The other day I saw a Ren clock Katamata every time she used it and just absolutely wreck house against someone. It was so cruel. Like, literally every time Patamata went off, clock proc, and then just rinse and repeat the entire game.
Yep.
So banning out Iris and Sophia.
So we see Tiaris. I will say that if you leave Tiaris, it makes Yulia less of a threat against Juggler. But again, she can use Godly Menace and just stop his guarding abilities.
In terms of fighting, he's already got Gospel. Maybe... So both Deedler and Yulia can carry unicorns to ignore terrain, so... Maybe like Iris to help with positioning? But no, it does actually pick up Luna, probably for the faction buff.
Luna makes the most sense for faction buff. Faction buff 3 units in 1.
In terms of bans...
At this point, you ban out Tiaris, Liana.
Yeah, no additional damage buffs.
Tiaris, Iris. But you don't need additional damage buffs with Claret. I mean, Deedlit there. 15% is normally enough, and Yulia has a lot of damage increase from her own talent.
So see, Tiaris picked up by Dennis, and Liana picked up by Myeu. Dennis saying he was scared of Iris's damage buff.
Lol.
Well,
I'd be
let's move
scared
back
of
to
Act
battle.
Again. Act Again would be scary for me, yes, because they can kind of follow up. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, Deela has Seer Miracles.
Yeah.
That's
and
why
it
I put her in my
parries it.
box.
But yeah, reduces the cooldowns by 1 turn and increases damage dealt for 15% for 2 turns.
It's like a mini miracle buff from TRS. It doesn't have damage dealt down, but it has damage dealt up. Or damage received down, there we go.
So yeah, Luna with Wind God's Realm faction buff move again. 9DS with standard build.
It's better miracle, which so unfair. Which miracle? Oh, you mean because of the cooldown reduction? Yeah, I'm okay with that. But it does mean that like if you're trying to survive with your juggler, in that case, TRS miracle is better than Deedlit miracle because you want to have damage reduction. Okay, so he brings three attack skills.
And on Dennis's side,
It is better. It dispels and reduces cooldowns of skills by 1.
okay, it's a 4 movement juggler. So is that Spirit Boots, Divine Boots on juggler?
Yeah, it's Divine Boots. That's what I run. So you can try to hit me with all your Ragnaros if you like.
See, then I'd be more afraid of like people who bring single target Ares.
I wouldn't. I'm not. Not until I see an Ares that kills me. Then again, I mostly ban them, but when I let them through, they haven't killed my dog yet.
See, Dennis, this is supposed to be a review. You can't tell people ahead of time that you don't kill certain units.
No, an Ares with his rag tried to kill me, but he didn't. He even dispelled my water. What he didn't do was crit me.
Okay, so let's have a look at the actual game.
It was a 5-star Ares. I have records. Well, if Janice plays it right, it's possible to get her health low enough because she does have 2 AoEs at the moment. So he could try to snipe with if he has. Did he have 3C on D-Heart?
Just pause for you. So he brought faction buff, Unrush and Strike, so no 3C ability.
Okay, so no 3C. That's interesting.
So both of them playing defensive for the first turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit of a struggle to kill Yulia, especially if it's running fixed damage immunity.
Of Juggler dying to who? Yulia? Maybe. But she has to get close to you. I'm assuming Myeu is waiting for a breeze on Yulia. And, oh, nope, she goes ahead and does 3C on the...
Yeah, and even buffing her with King's Crown.
But can Yulia reach?
Not this turn, but next turn she can.
Yep. Oh no, but you can just stay back now. No reason to jump in. Oh, okay. Well.
So yeah, Yulia's gonna be able to thresh over and get buffed again from Sea of Miracles. And Juggler now takes a Elven Aura to the face. So yeah, throwing Juggler in there is probably not a play most people would do.
Wait, Juggler did not have Healing Light at the moment?
No, there's no Healing Light on the Juggler.
Oh no.
So he doesn't heal back up.
Yeah,
after.
Okay.
So yeah, at this point in time, Juggler is very much dead.
Yeah, I can see Yulia. I can even see Luna taking him out. But Yulia should do the job for certainty. Don't be greedy in these games. People are so greedy these days. They deserve to lose. kidding.
But greed is good.
No, greed is bad because it loses you the game.
Always be greedy, Dennis.
Okay, so first life is gone. He has gospel, right? Yeah. Ah, you have to run in with D hard toe.
It doesn't even finish him off. It's unfortunate.
That is really unfortunate.
Because at this point, it's gonna really struggle to kill Yulia.
Yeah, he killed the right target. Though at this point, it didn't matter. Yulia will settle everything.
And Divine Threat removing all the buffs off the Hato. And
Yep.
dies to Luna. And Dennis runs away at this point. So, yeah, I think the problem was not staying back with Juggler. Going in with Juggler, especially without the Tiara's passive, Tiara's talent, sorry, gets him killed.
Yep. Yeah, I would say the draft wasn't in his favor, but even so, he could try to win by prolonging. Alkazard.
So just quickly pause there. Sorry, this is the wrong match. This is the wrong one.
You mean the wrong order?
Yeah, the wrong order of the match. We'll be redoing this. It's just the wrong one.
Okay. Game 1. Look away, chat.
Okay, so game 2. Not seeing any changes in the box.
This is Myeu. We already saw this one, didn't we?
No, the first match was on the board.
Yeah, never mind. We're good. We're good. Yeah, it was on the water map. We're good. Shh. I told you I'm not paying attention to the beginning because I don't want to ruin the surprise for myself. I look away and then I look back up. Oh, we saw game 2 first.
Oh, okay.
You got it out of order.
This is game 2 now.
This is game 2 now. See, Dennis? This is how you deal with time. Juggler pickup. Yep.
So just gonna
Ben Aries,
quickly
Ben.
go through to see if see if they pick up similar lineups as the first game.
Yeah, well, yeah, but D-Hard, Claret, Listel? I mean, do you have Varna? Wing Karibo clearly asked you AoE choice.
Just gonna stop there at the 4th pick and just have a quick look at the picks and bans. So on Myeu side, Landia, Steedlet, Yusuke, Bozel. And on Dennis' side, Juggler, Joshua, Bozel, Yusuke. So a mixture of single target and AoE on both sides.
Yep, we're gonna see. You can see it's there to pick up. But oh yeah, banning in terms of healers, banning Iris, Sophia.
Yeah, we're looking at banning Sophia because of her talent, extra defense. Juggler
Also
survive.
rewind for all these AoE. Rewind's really good with all these AoEs. But either could work. There's no tank buster.
So I see Sophia and Iris go. Myeu picks up Zerida.
Yep, and leaves him with Tiara. Yep.
So just
Yeah,
a quick-
Deedler cannot sustain that many AoE. She can take 1, 2 maybe. She can sustain maybe 1 more if you let her attack one of your units with her forest skill.
Yeah, faction
Okay, we
buff
bring
on
faction buff, double skill.
Landius with 3C Indomitable faction buff, Balzar with Sleep, Skeleton for a sacrifice for Yusuke, I would imagine, and Black Hole.
Dennis.
Deedlet with Elven Aura Gospel Seer Miracles. Is that 6-star? 6-star, yeah. 6-star, Deedlet.
Yeah. Yep.
And Yusuke with faction buff, 3C and transformation. For Dennis, Juggler with Triton V-Shock 3C. Balzar with Black Hole, Sleep and Silence. Josh with faction buff and 2 AoEs. Taurus with shield and 2 heals. And Yusuke with transform and 2 attacking skills.
So you're saying his draft is much better game 1?
Yeah, I like Dennis's draft in this game a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Balzar's gonna summon a skeleton to buff up
Yusuke.
Yusuke.
Which is fine. So not a big problem.
Yeah. And gets a breeze
Does
proc
he
as
have
well.
Does he have a shield?
On Dennis's team?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got shield. To help against Yusuke. Okay, 14,
Yeah.
13 attack
Puzzle's
on-
dead. Oof, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, with only 442 defense. What sort of attack should you be looking for on Zerida at 6-star? I mean, this seems okay at 14, 13.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just saying that Bozo's in range. He's dead. And look, Zerida can attack from a forest tile. Gets extra bonus attack defense to his troops.
And yeah, maxed out bandits as well.
Oh look! Look, you're not dead.
And even Yusuke procs Breeze, so he's ready to go in next turn.
Are you gonna hit? Wait, what? Why is Zerida still there?
He's able to go
That would
to
be a great trade.
picks up Bozel. Is able to retreat. Gets
Oh,
another
so
Breeze
Bozo
proc.
was the summon. He was.
I think that's alright getting rid of the Zerida.
That's fine.
And Joshua can retreat back into guard range.
You don't get breathed and then.
Just gonna pause quickly. Yeah, I was right, you did bring Great Dragon Barrier this game. I'm assuming to not get sniped up by Deedler.
But yeah, maybe. Just block Landius. Or actually Yusuke maybe. Doesn't that Bolo have sleep?
Just pause for you. So your juggler dies to the Needler.
Ooh. I did not expect that.
Yeah, there is sleep on the Bosel.
Just kill you. Yusuke now, I guess. Yep. And just run away with TRS. Save her. Oh. Okay.
Okay, that's weird putting Tiaras on the front line. I'm assuming that's to block Landius, but Bosel can come in and AoE.
Don't get silenced.
Yusuke almost dying to
Thorns.
retaliation.
50, how much HP? Holy crap. Okay. You ran away? No.
I don't think you needed to run away there. I think you could have potentially prolonged it and maybe ground out the game a bit more. I don't think running away was necessary. But that was interesting. Again, throwing in Juggler, probably a bit questionable.
Yeah, there wasn't much at that point.
But yeah, it was still the
Yep.
heal block
Yep.
debuff.
It's because you took the black hole to the face.
Yeah, moving in.
You do
I
know that if his Bosel moved up, I think oh no, Landis was right next to him. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it was a choice between
Yeah, the
having
game was much better.
Yusuke slept or getting AoE'd in the face. You might want to look away, and we'll move on to Dennis's match against Alkazard. So we've seen Dennis's box already, predominantly AoE strategy, and looking at Alcazar's box, it looks like another juggler killing box. Ares, Mystery Knight, Claret. So a lot of single target with a mixture of AoEs with Estelle, Angelina, and Rachel, and then Bosel.
I think he's gonna ban Landius.
Let's see if you're right. Banning out the Juggler.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah. So maybe he's looking to go more AoE this game in terms of Alcazar's strategy. I guess also because it's a water map, so Juggler has a lot more maneuverability than Landius.
Maybe. Yes.
So seeing Landius come out on Alcazar, potential bans, probably Mystery Knight and Ares.
I could see that. Mystery Knight or Claret. Yeah. But I mean Ares or Claret.
So that's true.
Or areas
for
in
Winged
which you
Karibo, that there's water everywhere, so dispelling the water buff is pretty difficult, or basically impossible.
But if you run a single target drug killer box, it doesn't matter. You have to kill in water or not in water. You have to be prepared for every situation.
You have to be an animal abuser. You have to be prepared.
Yes.
Just seeing Angelina and Ares banned out. Gosh, look at all you people just hate on Angelina. So I'm expecting Landius as a tank.
Yep.
So yeah, Landius v Landius. Stat pretty normal. Seeing Claret and Joshua banned out. So Claret, same faction. And I guess is scared of Joshua's AoEs from long range. So I'm expecting either Zerida or maybe Mystery Knight.
I can see Mystery Knight or Claret or...
You are right there, he does pick up Claret. Same faction buff. Huge movement range.
I wonder if she has a Peacemaker. Let's see if she makes peace.
There is no peace, only war. This is Langrisser. Seeing Willa, Wyler. Someone will have to tell me the correct pronunciation for that. Willa, Wyler, and Deedler, so no gospel and no faction buffing healer. Vyler.
What is... Whoa. Where's Alkazard? Oh, there he is. Alkazard. Okay. Do you have a Peacemaker on your Claret?
Veeler.
Veeler? What?
This is why English is such a stupid language.
Winged Karibo isn't even from an English-speaking country. I think he's from Greece. They have weird, I don't know, Greek letters. Wheeler sounds better.
Yeah, Wheeler Dealer. Wheeler the Healer.
You messed up? Well, we'll find out. I don't think people mess up that badly. At
Okay,
this point, we
continue on. Instead of getting sidetracked.
I would pick Ren or Bozel. Or actually, what's his name? That guy, Olivier.
Japanese,
what?
so closer to Wyler. Okay, Wyler. We'll go with that for now. Wyler. So potential bans: Bozel, Olivier, Zerida. Yusuke and Zerida. Which is fair enough, no sniping and no additional faction buffing, maybe. I mean, Ren's is Viewless Legends as well,
no
so...
Sniping. So maybe I would pick up Olivier. Maybe you do want to snipe with D Harto, but Luna can maybe work, but you have to ban, let's see. He can still pick up... He's gonna pick up some Iris.
Well, let's see if you're right. No, picks up Liana instead, so they can get possible protection against Ren, maybe? And dispels against Ren as well.
That's good too. That Claret outranges everything right now.
Yeah, only problem is Ren has short legs.
She has long hits.
Yeah,
she has her
6 and 7 range on her AoEs.
Yep.
Potential bans. I'm expecting a Listel to get banned out. Listel.
I can see Zerida. I don't know about Listel. I would say long legs. Anything that can increase mobility or that will give them more, that has more mobility. So Zerud is good.
The Style can ignore terrain by just hovering over the water, so it's always going to move at full range, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So let's have a look. Bands up Zerida and Mystery Knight. So yeah, Mystery Knight just completely ignoring terrain, so long legs as well. And same faction as Landius. And Zerida can also faction buff long legs and sniping capabilities. So a choice in Dennis's choice, turn to pick Olivier, maybe DeHarto for sniping.
Yeah, that can work too. But yeah, Olivier can maybe just knock out that Claret. Yep.
Yeah, so running with Olivier this time. Bands.
Where?
Yeah, Luna for more mobility.
Hello, 517 Uation.
So banning Iris and Liana. So it's left with 2 healers. And, well, I guess the damage from Iris can be scary. Choice in Alkazard's turn to choose.
I could see a Bozel pick for sleep.
Could do. Again, it's another one with... I mean, a lot of Bozels carry speed boots, so maybe forward movement, big AoEs. At the moment, he has... Dennis has a problem with dealing with debuffs. Like, he doesn't have the strongest debuff removal. But picks up Rachel instead. Yeah, that's fine. He's got 2 Gospel users, Rachel big AoE magic damage. Although... there is still Luna in Dennis's box, so can potentially reduce.
The issue is that there's not. He has to really kill with that Claret now, and there's no damage boost for Claret, so it's a gamble. And you can just pick up TRS, and then Claret is like now that if he picks up TRS, Claret is useless. She's effectively can't do anything.
Yeah, because she's not going to one-shot Landius, and Healing Light's just going to restore too much HP for Claret to kill Landius. So seeing Glistel and Iris banned out, so no damage buff, and no healing reversal. And seeing, Tiaris picked up by Dennis, so yeah, Claret's really going to struggle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as soon as you picked up Claret, you could have forced him into a healer pick by banning out healers. I mean, like, at some point or another, he would have had to pick up healers. You could have forced him to pick up healers now or later. And Liana, Tiaris were good bans. Oh, you did ban out Iris a while ago. But, yeah. Tiaris is just not good. She's anti-Claret.
Seeing Bozel
instead of Iris. Yeah, I can see that too.
So it was left with Luna and Iris, I think. Dennis will probably pick up Luna.
Yep.
And
if he...
Seeing Alkazard pick up Bozel, so...
Yep.
And yeah, Luna on Dennis's part. So just quickly pause. So faction buff, Black Hole and Sleep on Bozel. 3 movement Bozel, so no speed boots. I'm assuming maybe Bracer or Veil of Light.
Yeah.
I think Bracer because the skills increase.
Skills in green. So only what can do that? Bracer Overlord's badge, and then the Sakura sword can do that, but he cannot use Sakura sword. And I guess Alkazard could use an Overlord's badge, but highly doubt it.
You're saying Gospel Prayer.
Frosten increases your green skill. It doesn't. It increases your base skill. Like a flat skill, but it does not give you green like.
Yeah, it doesn't give additional skill like Sakura Sword or Demon Slayer.
Yeah, this is why we don't trust the Greeks.
Well, I probably wouldn't trust them with my money. Maybe other stuff. I'll trust them with my tattoos. I'll trust them with my tattoos. I mean, my tattoo artist is Greek.
Let's oh no, let's just continue. Let's move on before you say something more dumb. Let's see.
It was worth it. As a fellow European, it was worth it.
I forgot. Wait, you're still European?
I mean, technically I was born while we're still in the EU. Part of the European continent.
But I thought...
But yeah, technically not part of the EU anymore. So Den is playing defensive turn 1.
This is good.
Ooh, clock proc on Ren.
Hey, Fanny Harry. Hello, 22 viewers.
I didn't realize that many people were watching. That's nice. So, then sending in his Olivia, get some damage reduction off. Ren doing a big chunk of damage with Padamado.
Oh, that's
proccing
awful.
Padamado with clock, so that's nasty.
He got block killed through Ren's first line AoE.
Yeah, previous turn, she used the Frisbee on Bolzel.
The Frisbee?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Holy crap.
The Frisbee. Yeah, I know it's called Calamity Throw, but it was on turn 2.
Yeah, and they have a Liana, but it's not going to be enough.
No, there's what's that? 7 debuffs? 8 debuffs?
Wait, he casted AoE on Olivia and Ren.
Yeah. Where is Sky Archer? Not carrying Sky Archer and Alkazar's Liana. So that Bozal is really crippled at the moment. So we're going to see Olivier go down here to Claret.
That's interesting. I mean, that was her biggest threat, but now Luna can go kill Claret.
Yeah.
Yep. Is that a Ragnarok? I guess it was.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
Why do you have Ragnaroks? Didn't you know that's considered bullying? Okay, you...
So since it's Bozal into Sleep the Landius, I mean, I'm not sure about that, only because most of Alkazar's damage is just AoE at this point. So Bozal's basically just a sitting duck to Luna.
Yeah, situation's right. It's too early for sleep.
It's okay, Dennis. I don't have Curse Lance either. I just use Emerald Lance instead.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to use Ren to take out Vogel. Ren living through that Dark Reaper.
Let's see.
So I think the problem Alkazard's got here is that he's going to struggle to kill Dennis's units with Luna on the map. It's going to be a lot of reduced magic damage.
We have Luna. It's okay.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Landis did
not guarding her.
Was God just go back at the previous turn? So yeah, no guard up, so moving Rachel like that gets her picked off. So a potential mistake there.
Breathe.
You don't know, you could have won, you could have brought it back. Dennis could have made some mistakes. Should never give up.
Yeah, I won games before with DPS healers.
But yeah, Alkazard concedes at that point because it's very hard for him to go in and kill.
Mm-hmm.
And with Tiaras, Dennis's units can always heal back up after attacking. So at one point he would have gotten through Landrius.
Yep.
So if people would like to look away while I move on to the second game, so there's no spoilers.
Yes, look away. Or else you'll be spoiled.
I mean, even though I looked at game 2 first. So just pause here. Yeah, looking like the same box as last time, so no changes.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is on a different map. Plains of Strife this time around.
And show waifus.
No points for guessing who my favorite character is.
Oh, this is the wrong order? This is the first game? Again?
Yeah. Picked up the second game first. No, I picked up the first game first. Remember, that was the first game, not the second game.
Yeah. There's the second game.
So seeing Glandius come out on Alkazard's part.
Then it's...
Seeing Juggler on Dennis's part. There's nothing wrong with changing the order up a bit. Gotta keep things interesting. So seeing the banner of Landius. So they're banning out Landius on Dennis's part and banning out Juggler on Alkazard's part.
Yeah. Dennis banned the same, but it's okay though. You ban what works.
So banning out Tiaris and Claret. So I'm assuming maybe
So you
Sorry, Zerida and Tiaris on Dennis' side. I'm assuming Alkazard's going to pick up
forcing
Claret.
you to pick up a healer. You don't like those units? Oh. Interesting. You don't like Angelina.
I'll just take that and just move on. We won't say anything about that. So, yeah, seeing Claret come out for Alkazar. Potential bans, maybe Ruller for damage buff and same faction, and Iris or Deedlet. So yeah, Weiler banned out and Mystery Knight banned out, so one less Juggler killer.
Yep. And now he has to pick up a healer? But let's see.
There's still 3 healers in his box, so...
Oh yeah, there are 3.
He doesn't have to pick up a healer here. So he's going to pick up Joshua, I'm assuming.
Joshua. Yep.
I think that's fine. Maybe Slayer's Emblem, Joshua snipe out the Claret.
Yeah.
Potential bans? Probably Ren. Ren and maybe Dihato.
Yeah, that water map was game too.
So banning out Iris and Yusuke instead. Okay. So maybe didn't want one of them carrying faction buffs to one another and potential damage buff from Iris there. Alkazard looking to pick up his next hero. Maybe a damage buff for the Clarets, maybe Iris Deedler. Picking up Liana instead. Okay. I think maybe Iris or Deedlit might have been a bit better, just to help with Claret killing Juggler. But that's just that's more personal rather than what you should have done.
Mm-hmm.
And banning out Zerida and Listel. So yeah, Listel being very good against Juggler, and Zerida being able to pick off people. So potential picks on Dennis's part. Maybe Ren? Yeah, Ren seems like a good pick. So it's going to pick up Sophia to, I'm assuming, help.
But he needs a healer.
Yeah, it does need a healer. There's only 2 left in this box, so yeah, it needs a healer. Goes with Sophia being the same faction as Juggler and to help buff defense through her talents, or maybe help live through Claret, maybe. Banning out Dihato and Luna, who are both Origins of Light as well. And a faction buff in Dihato, so if he wants the faction buff, it has to be through Juggler. And seeing Deedlit picked up by Alkazar, so a buff for Claret.
Mm-hmm.
And banning out Rachel and Bozel, so less magical threat. And picking up Ren for magical AoE, which is good. Same faction as Joshua, can stay in the back and hit people.
Mm-hmm. Just
banning
bringing
up.
Gospel with the spell, I feel. And then if he picks up Luna, magic damage reduction, but hopefully that Joshua will take care of the flyers.
Yeah, a lot of work for Joshua to do in this game. So yeah, right with the Luna pickup, help Luna to help reduce the magic damage from Ren, and we can go for Liana on Dennis's part.
Okay, let's see what Dennis does. Wait, wasn't Dennis player 2 for both rounds? Did he pick player 2 for both?
So did you pick
one of them?
Dennis? Did you pick player 2 for both games?
Well, he had to pick. He picks for one, and then Alkazard picks for the other. So for one, he didn't have a choice, but for the other, he did have a choice.
So yeah, double AoE and freeze strike. Gospel act again, heal. Rewind, regenerate, heal. Master of Ice.
He won this game. Wing Karibo, you spoiled me. I didn't know who won the game. Look at what you did. I actually didn't know.
We should have words after with Winged Karibo. See infection buff on Luna.
Screen.
But yeah, let's have a look at the actual game. We're using Wind God's Realm early on Alkazard's part. I'm assuming that's to help maybe Deedlit move in. I guess though on Dennis's part he just has to stay back. Like he doesn't need to rush in. So acting again there on Claret and surrendering turn priority. Okay. Interesting.
Interesting as well. Oh no, Wing Karibo, who bullied you?
So freeze proc on Deedlit and is able to pick
look,
off the
nice.
Joshua. Which is quite a big kill for Alkazard since Joshua's needed to pick off the flyers. Claret going in, doing some damage to Juggler and Rihanna. Maybe smarter to retreat knowing that the Juggler wasn't gonna die, rather than going for the Liana.
Whoa, what? I guess.
I guess the 3C there is okay, because it stops the Claret from being able to run away, but then it leaves the Liana exposed.
So you clicked wrong, see? You wanted one higher. Yeah, I was like, you should have just guarded everybody. I was very confused. Is it because of your fat fingers? Is it a fat finger problem? Sunny Harry has fat fingers. That's why he sends the wrong pictures in Discord channels.
So I misclick on Dennis's part there with the Juggler 3C positioning.
Heal block? Oh. Yep.
So Ren with a big Calamity Throw hitting all units is silencing Glandius and Deedler. Juggler going down to the Fiedler, and Dennis surrendering at this point since it's very hard for him to come back and win. With
Yeah, I actually didn't know who won, so it's okay. It's a nice surprise that I didn't know who won, and then you spelled me the wrong way, so like I was so confused.
You should go to bed, Winged Karibo. You're tired at this point.
Yep.
But no, those were some interesting games on Dennis's part.
Definitely. I think it was bad to get his Joshua sniped. That was the only thing. Well, not the only thing, but I think that kind of just started the chain reaction of pushing the game in Alkazard's favor. So it was hard for Dennis to recover.
Very true. I believe that.
You thought Kariba was joking? I didn't know if he was joking or not. I just believed him because I actually didn't know. He beat Roy free to play player. He didn't beat Roy Lee because Roy Lee isn't in the tournament. Last time I checked. He beat Daisuke Yuki, something like that. Did not just okay.
He beat Roy Lee. Let Dennis have it. Let Dennis have it. He beat Roy Lee. Be proud of him.
Okay. He beat regular Roy Lee.
Well, I believe that's the last of the games there. Well, it's the last of the games that.
Same icon? Damn.
So yeah, that was.
Oh, you taking Brenda? Was interesting.
That was the last of the games to be reviewed, but a lot of them were quite interesting to watch, and lots of different strategies imposed from the players.
Yep. Yeah. That's why Dai was so tilted on Discord. Because Brenda did not kill. Was that the whole thing that started the debate as to like why does 5-star Brenda kill but like 6-star Brenda doesn't with like level 10? Yeah, this is the end of the stream. Meet you, Zach.
Yeah.
Oh.
About to end the stream.
How you been? Yeah. Did your run? How was your run? I didn't get to finish seeing it.
Just before I turn off the stream, does anyone want to see how I play? Because I don't.
Which track is this, by the way? Your background.
Sorry.
Well, that's better than that you beat personal best. What's the track name of the song? Or like which track number is it? Myeu Late? Yes, Myeu Late. If you beat the world record, you probably would have been here to see more matches. Just saying.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end things here. So, thanks for everyone tuning in and watching, and hopefully you enjoyed it.
Yep. Thank you for having me. See ya.
No problem. It's nice to have you on. But I'll see you guys later.